Hello guys. When I started this channel, my goal was to showcase problems a newbie has and what he will discover when he tries to fix problems with his 3D printer. So basically that has been what I've been doing. Now my skills have increased substantially since I started, and sometimes you come across things that you really didn't understand. So I bet you've seen this picture before, but in different situations. Today I'm gonna explain on with relation to Bambu X1C, something that probably a lot of you have been having issues with, or maybe having problems with. So I'm gonna bring you over to my sturdy machine. So here's my X1C with the rear. Now you can see I made a contraption here. It has an inlet for external and it has an inlet for the AMS. And the reason I did this is because this is a perfect half circle around. And the reason is because I started getting paper jams, not paper jams, that's a normal printer. I mean filament jams. And it basically either could be that it would stop mid print when it was changing filament, saying I was unable to extrude filament. And it would just keep rewinding and then eventually give an error. It wouldn't stick the filament inside the extruder, it would just feed back to the AMS. And I really didn't understand why this happened. So my first idea was to take a PTFE tube from here. This is called a buffer as far as I know. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this is the coupler. But the original coupler is a little bit smaller. Let me see where is it? I took it off earlier. Yeah, here it is. So the original coupler is a little bit smaller. So in this case, it's replaced by the four-way splitter. Now the length of this tube here appears to be extremely critical, because if you do like I did here, make a contraption that sort of try to make it into a perfect arch, and then go into it when it's like linear like that, then the actual PTFE tube will be too long, because when the filament is being fed from the AMS into here, down here, and into here, then there are some factors in place. There was one user I saw online that sort of put me on this thing. He insisted that he always had to push his coupler here, but he was using this. He always had to push it down for the filament to feed into his printer. But what I noticed was that his, like mine, was kind of high, so his PTFE tube was up here. Which means that he at some point, just like me, had exchanged that PTFE tube for a new one. Maybe it was worn out, or maybe he wanted longer because he wanted something here. Problem is that this part of the PTFE tube, according to various sources online, says that it cannot be longer than 37 centimeters. That is 370 millimeters long. So with a coupler like this, it means that it would be perfectly horizontal level like this when it comes from the PTFE tube. I'm gonna change it and I'm gonna show you. I'll just post it. Okay, so I have now exchanged see if I can get some light on it. I've now exchanged the tube with what normally comes from Bambu. And this cable is here, from here until inside the coupling there is 37 centimeters, 370 millimeters. Now look at the angle of that thing. It's almost perfectly horizontal. And it's almost a perfect circle arch. And when you use this in that length, there is absolutely no problems feeding into the machine. And I think this is basically because of all the friction you get when you go down here, in through, and up here. If you need to use a coupler, four coupler like this, you need to also account for the length of the coupler. Now the coupler itself is about 63 millimeters long in total, so minus the length of this, which would replace the front. That means that the total length of the PTFE tube, if you use one of these, is 31 centimeters. So either 37 without one of these, or 31 centimeters with one of those, and the result should look exactly like that. Now, the length of the PTFE tube inside the machine cannot exceed 55 centimeters, or you will have problems there as well. Now, I have never changed this. I haven't measured it. Let me check if I can see. I think that's also around 57 centimeters or something like that. So I hope that helps you guys, because it seems to have helped me a lot. And yeah, thanks for visiting my channel. I'm almost at 500 subscribers now. I am glad I can be of help to you guys. Subscribe for more, and see you in the next one.